It's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with your succulent tip of the day and day 3 in Pasadena. It is coming along beautifully. We have pretty much finished the planting. After I got all of my foundations in, I started adding smaller rocks to fill in gaps, and then started adding some beautiful little pockets of tapestry. Mel and Hannah have done a spectacular job of really fleshing these little pockets out. This is a cotyledon. It's called purple, no, it's not chalk fingers, it's purple fingers or some such thing. Anywho, the point is these cotyledons are great, but they can get a little leggy over time. So what we did is we just basically took cuttings of Crassula ovata, the Gollum jade, and tucked them in around the base of the cotyledon. That way, as this starts to grow up, this arrangement here of moonstones and Crassula will continue to tuck in tight and keep that cotyledon from looking flopsy-mopsy. So this is just something that you do as you learn how these plants mature. These are Aloe Cameronii that I took out from phase 3, that they were just a little crowded, and we planted them here as cuttings. So right here at the entrance of the bed, these will turn bright red. Oh my gosh, and then of course we've got the kaleidoscope mangaves. I am super stoked about these. And then here you can see some more pockets of soft lower plantings to kind of augment the foundation plants. In another few years, look out. Wow. Isn't this just going to be spectacular? I managed to pull in 3 aloe ferox into this installation, the beautiful Bicarnia, the Trigona. Still though, you know, the money in this particular bed, in my opinion, is this yellow Crassula Argentea Sunset. Not hating these 3 barrels either. We also managed to tuck in a few more barrels here and there. Where's Waldo? See if you can find it. Oh, and at Waterwise Botanicals right now in Escondido, they've got 1 gallon Echeveria Blue Atoll, A-T-O-L-L. I haven't seen this plant available in a really long time, and it is a winner chicken dinner. It's kind of a hen and chick. So if you can get your hands on it, do so. Look at this sea dragon, this Echeveria sea dragon that I pulled out of a pot in another area of the garden. So we're just having a lot of fun right now, kind of tucking things in. You'll also notice these low windows. So I wanted to be sure that when folks are in the formal living room and they look out, they see really pretty things. So it looks good from 360 degrees. The guys are getting started over here with our irrigation, and Greg is in the process. He had strung some lights yesterday, but then when we came out last night to look, felt a little cheap, so he went this morning and bought more fixtures. I think, Hannah, that we should definitely come out tonight and do a little illumination for folks so you can see what it looks like. You can see the irrigation starting to work its way. Yeah, now here, you know, here is the hard line.
No, that's the drip.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, these have got drip emitters about every 6 to 12 inches, but then there's also micro emitters that feed off of that line to water the tapestry areas. So that's kind of how we do that, to be sure that everything gets water that needs it. Some things don't, you know, like the barrel cactus, the mammillarias. If they get a little fine, but they don't really need it. Hannah did a gorgeous tapestry right through here. I wanted to keep this low profile in front of the beautiful piece of driftwood, and I didn't want to compete with our aloe rubra violacei either. She's got some really gorgeous things happening here. Also, another thing that I've noticed, I've been using more of the Portulacaria minima. This is the solid green elephant's food, and it has a slower growth habit and stays a little better behaved than the variegata, which is, do we have any variegata in this one? Okay, yeah. We've got some variegata here underneath the aloe bainzii. And it's a great plant, but it is robust. So if you're looking for something that's going to grow a little more slowly and stay a little more compact, go with the Minima. I did the Euphorbia Harita. This was in the ground over in the other phase 3 installation, and it was completely lost. So I moved it into this pot. In time as it grows, I might take it out, but for now, I'm really feeling it. Also, since yesterday, we added an Aluaudia procera in the background over there that you can see. And I'm going to be walking through this installation front, side, and back throughout the rest of today and identifying areas where there are gaps. We still have some really pretty jasper purple mini boulders that we can stage. We've got plenty of plant material, but remember, at this point in the installation, restraint, restraint, restraint. You don't want to overplant where in 6 months it's going to be a jungle. So the idea is back here, we're going to be bringing in 3/4 inch burgundy lava like we have over here in phase 3, and it will come to the edge, and then on the other side of the installation, this will all be decomposed granite through here. So I'm not going to take the rubble and ring the entire design. I want to leave this open since it's not going to get a lot of action. This is the back of the bed. I still wanted it to be obviously really attractive, but really the money is looking from the patio this direction. Okay, so it is the end of day 3 and wanted to hold off on the video until we could show you the lights. Greg still has some adjusting to do, but this, kind of gives you a sense of what we're working with here. We completed everything today except burying the electrical wires, because again, we wanted to give Greg an opportunity to adjust the lights before we did that, and top dressing. So in order to manage your guys' expectations, remember this lawn isn't going in until probably next week. The gardener's actually installing the lawn. So you're not going to get to see that till we come back to do maintenance. But yeah, wow, right? Aren't these Bainesii just magnificent? Just so extraordinarily beautiful out here. And our phase 3 installation blends so beautifully with phase 4. I was so fortunate to meet Caesar from Sun Valley Nurseries. And, he's able to bring me up the most mature specimens. So this does not even remotely look like an add-on. It looks seamless, which is always my hope. Some of you ask if Hannah and I were going to jump into the pool tomorrow. No, we're not. Sorry, I'm not feeling that brave. It's going to be cold. But yeah, right? Check this out. Right? Look at how the shadows are hitting the house. Look at that dazzling. Oh my gosh, it's just art. Really, don't not do lights, guys. When you do your own succulent installations, you can go solar. That's absolutely an option. If you don't want to go low voltage, at least go solar, because the lights are a completely different experience. So you're getting 2 gardens for the price of 1. Look at that. Whoa. This is the area over here where where we dropped all of our materials from the upper level, and tomorrow we're going to have to drop 3 or 4 yards of 3/4 inch burgundy lava down here too. But at the very end of the day, we will put this back together, and you will just never know. Go in the light? Oh, Hannah wants me to go in the light. So yeah. I just want you guys, I don't want to continue babbling. I just want you to see.
Tell them to look at the reflection of the
Look at the reflection of the Bainesii in the swimming pool. It does kind of make me want to jump in. If this were heated, I would do it. Yeah, this is just Really, really special. And we will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great night. This has been Laura of Design for Serenity with day 3 in Pasadena and your succulent tip of the day. Bye, guys.